Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gamebreakers. I'm here with the Gamebreakers crew. I have Allison and Thomas and Will, and we are playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. We are in the Tomb of Annihilation module, and we find ourselves on level 5 of the Tomb of the Nine Gods. After dealing with some bullshit, I think that was, the team finds themselves back into the third cog and trying to make plans of how to proceed.
No, door is.
You're not coming through all the way. I'll just mute.
How about now? Quick note: door is open. I. Long story short, I got teleport redirected and ended up at the very first hall, and the door was open. For how long? I don't think we should leave. But if there's anything we want to summon, maybe now is the time. It didn't seem like calling extra planar things. I don't know if we have any of those resources, and by we I mean one spellcaster. Um, but otherwise, I don't know anything to head back to. It does also scream to me that Valindra is here.
Well, I will say that if we see them, we shouldn't tell them about the teleportation thing. For all you chatty folks, let them find out the hard way if they have to.
Oh, Valindra's kill on sight.
Lucani steps forward. Who is Valindra?
Valindra is a lich from from a nation far away, who's kind of the worst, and is trying to get to the soulmonger, probably to exploit it for her awful. Uh, so highly dangerous. If you see her, let me know. And if I see her, you will find out because of the screaming.
Fippy kind of raises his hand partway through this and waits patiently until you're done. I mean, I'm not questioning any of what Wayne just said there, but she has been consistently friendly to us. I mean, she even gave me tea, and it was decent tea. And I mean, she hasn't actually attacked us. I think this is more, if I can guess at what Wayne's trying to say, is that we shouldn't trust her, and that she may suddenly become all of those things, even though she hasn't in the past. Maybe she was just using us to. Is that kind of like what you're saying?
That last part. And this is the part that she's been using us to get to. We are deep in here, and we've kind of intentionally, we haven't left any creatures behind, but we've sort of intentionally left all the traps in place. Like, I really want her to walk right into that fan that got you, Chip. But at the end of the day, it's probably not going to. And at some point, I expect we'll run into her. And I don't want anybody to hesitate. Nothing she says at this point makes any difference. We are too close to the goal, and we know what her goal is. So that's where I'm at. It's going to be fire ready aim.
I think it's neat that your teleport I mean, it didn't take you where you wanted to go, but it did take you somewhere. So, I mean, it had some effect. So teleports aren't 100% just blocked completely.
So that would have been a death trap for anybody not on a flying broom and maybe invisible to things with dark vision. Like I I recognize that that was intended to annihilate anybody teleporting, right? And as far as I know, like I had a 50-50 shot. I don't know what that other one. And if the one thing did a good thing, I'm pretty sure that other thing did the other thing.
So there is a down staircase in the hallway past this portcullis here, and we don't have 5 blood red gems at the moment. So, I mean, it might be worth going there. I personally, I mean, he looks at Roken. I don't really think we need to go explore the chain shaft with all the like flying cube things and the rift into another dimension like that. I feel like we could just leave that alone. But the stairway down seems promising.
Oh, hey, Roken, I will pull out of my bag of holding a full kit, exact replacements of everything that you were wearing that decayed. I specifically have extra of all of your basic gear for each of you.
That's weird, but I will take it.
You know, I, and then I give you an extra set of these to eat. I'm very
10-inch long violin.
I have a violin, but it definitely won't be the same sentimental value. But yeah, no, I specifically have like on my sheet I have like one of each, all your mundane gear, not like kind of a guesstimated cost bundle.
I mean, it is an interesting workaround that you just shove all your stuff into the bag of holding and then it's safe. So I mean, okay, so that's a workaround. Like everybody in the party gets into the portable hole, and then Alex carries it through, and then immediately everybody jumps out. Like what, 30 seconds later?
I don't hate that idea. Bag of holding, same thing. Portable hole's easier to get out of in immersion, but
We so we'll take all our bag of holdings and quiver of Alona and all that stuff and toss it through first, and then we all go into the portable hole so that none of that goes into the portable hole with anybody.
Yeah, it's okay until it closes up.
What if we opened one of these just to see how bad it is? One of these cabinets in here. I mean, like, I feel like, what if it's just nothing and we're I don't know, like.
You might be right. It might not be 5 demon fights like the last one was.
I mean, I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but I don't know.
We could take a nap first.
I think you had checked out
Yeah,
this one in particular here. Lucano steps forward.
Yeah, it's too early to sleep still.
Right, we did a short rest already, so
Midday, past the morning. Lucano steps forward. I think you had inspected this one for traps and mentioned it was safe.
Yeah. Can I look at it again and
investigate?
Yeah.
Iridian.
25.
Okay. So with a 25, you see it's the teak wardrobe. This has a scene on it. They all have some kind of markings or something on them. And this is a scene of an army of orcs clashing with an army of hobgoblins. The investigation tells you that there isn't any sort of mechanical lock or trap.
Is it like a cabinet? Can I open it?
Yeah, it's a wardrobe. Yeah, you can open it like a cabinet. Yeah, like a standard
Okay.
cabinet. Or bar.
I will open it.
And with the opening, there is a few things that happen.
That's never good.
All at the same time, I promise that I'm not moving along without you guys. Dust and smoke billow out from the wardrobe, and the air around you sounds out with the roars of battle. Beyond the doors, you see armies fighting under a blood-red sky, and it has an iron cube floating like a huge distant moon. Clouds of ash fly out of the wardrobe and transforms into screaming orcs before your eyes.
I close the cabinet.
I'm sure. So as I'm kind of rearranging how things look here,
It's like,
I
oh,
don't like what's in there. It was a bunch of war, and the smoke poured out and into a bunch of orcs. So with a bunch of orcs here, also there is a pull from, I believe it is the lunatic who has the charm of the Valhalla.
Yeah.
You feel a pull that seems to be coming from this wardrobe. Like you can hear the battle, but you can also distantly hear the horn. Your horn.
Oh.
And so with that, we will hop into initiative.
so, I mean, I don't know why they would think we're enemies. I say we would just like we're on their side. That's what the angle I'm gonna go with.
Go kill a lich.
The hobgoblins are working with the lich.
And the ash coalesces into these warriors. The battle cries, leash out, and they all are, you know, armed and, looking fresh from the fight. And the other thing that is very obvious is on the north side, those 5 crystal blood drop shapes One of them is blinking red. Currently. So with that, I think we have everyone on the initiative now. So going down the list, Lucanu steps back to the corner and loses some short bow strikes. And after the arrows fly, we find Chippy up. So Chippy, what you doing?
Chippy is I guess we might as well just go for a cantrip. So all right, so he's going to run up and cast Shocking Grasp on let's see.
There was a ready to action. It is true.
Oh yeah,
Chippy, you can go ahead and figure out what you're doing there. But I think yes, Wayne did have it ready.
go ahead. Yeah.
Almost like you were expecting trouble.
There was no warning or foreshadowing that something might happen. It was either this or something was going to explode, and I couldn't shoot an arrow at that. So I'm going to try and clear space for Roken to bail. So this is going to be a bunch of bow shots. I assume they're not undead. Are they evil? Oh, my bow doesn't care about it. That's cool.
Evil, yes. For what's relevant.
We will sharpshooter. And it is not dark, is it? Are we in a lit space?
Yes, it is lit.
Damn. Why didn't I think? Okay. Well, I crit the first one. We'll be going counterclockwise.
This guy here, okay, yeah.
$31 damage.
31 damage to this guy right here.
Indeed.
Okay. Got it.
It does a 14.
A 14 does not hit this guy.
Oh, I was keeping going clockwise.
Oh, keep going clockwise. All right, next hit, right?
Yeah.
So, amongst those various orcs and hide, your first shot was against the singular one in the chain. You hit him.
Oh, I just naturally, without thinking of it, gravitated toward the big guy. Okay.
Yeah, you hit the big guy first. All right, so next one down. Number 2.
Yeah.
A 14 is the question.
Yeah.
14 is a hit on the next guy down here. In the hide armor.
29 damage there.
29 damage to the hide armor.
And 28 hit. 29 damage again. Then as a bonus action, I will throw. Oh no, this is my ready to action. I don't get a bonus.
You don't the whole turn. You just get the action.
Yeah, I get the attack action. It doesn't also trigger bonus from. Okay, 2 got it. Totally. Thanks.
And a flurry of arrows fly in, dropping orcs left and right. Lucano and looks to Wayne and nods. Both of you armed with bows. Next we have Chippy here. I think you wanted to use some grasp. Is that right?
Yeah, he was going to do shocking grasp, but the target is now dead. So guess we'll have to go for a different one.
There is one in metal. He's in the chainmail here. The rest of them.
Oh, hey. All right. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he gets 2 attacks, one of which is a cantrip. So
the metal guy right here. Yeah. Is that right?
yeah. I guess I'll do the shocking grasp first. So oh,
Good thing it has
critical miss, but with advantage, it gets a 22. Woohoo!
Indeed. Nice.
And so that's
Neat
a
hit.
23 damage. And then just for fun, we'll do the pokey with the rapier. So that's 18. Does the 18 hit?
And 18 does hit, yes, with rapier.
And that was I say 8 piercing. 26 plus 3. Okay, that's about right. So 8 piercing. So 23 lightning and 8 piercing. And then and that was on this. Oh no, you said this is the one with the lightning, with the chain, with the metal.
Right here. Right above there, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so that was the one he targeted. And then shocking grasp also means that it does not get a reaction this turn.
Okay.
And so this one here still would get an opportunity attack. So he moved, I think it was 20 to get in here, so he has 20 more. So let's say just straight back 5, 10, 15.
I think this one here would have a
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. It's gonna be a swing from the great axe.
Oh wait, doesn't shocking grasp shut
No,
down?
but that was the other one.
One of
Oh.
two, yes.
One of the two.
So number 2 has a 17. Does it hit?
And Chippy's AC is fuck. I'm used to doing it with the blade song going.
All right.
So it's 15, 17, 18, and then.
All right, looks like it's a miss then. And then anything from Alex?
Yes. So while Chippy's in there as a free action, he's going to say to Roken, "I strongly urge you to run away." And Alex is going to get to right here and pull out her Dairn's Instant Fortress and ready her action to drop it as soon as Roken runs. As soon as Roken's out of the way, when and if she has a shot without endangering Roken. And then so that's her action, part of her move, and her reaction. And then as a bonus, she's going to help Roken with whatever, whether it's a skill or an attack. And I think that's the end of her turn.
Okay. Roken, you seem set up here.
Yep. I think we've killed too many of them for me to make a good argument. So I think I'm gonna just disengage as a bonus action. And use my movement. Does that trigger Chippy's action?
Yeah, as soon as you're out of the way, Alex will go ahead and activate Darren's Instant Fortress. And she's anticipating that because it's 20 feet on a side, when the far side hits the wall, it's going to push toward her. So I think she's going to step back while she does it. It's a so Darren's Instant Fortress is a dex save for them to avoid. DC 15. So they have a DC 15 to avoid.
So the chief does not make sense, but the others do.
And anybody that failed gets 10d10.
$20 on a side.
So that's 72.
Okay.
And I think I can just miss. Is that the lunatic up there?
Mm-hmm.
And
He's
so
trying to be in the corner, taking cover.
Oh, somebody's in the top left.
That's the fox.
Okay. Yeah, I think we got lots of room to miss the fox. And so that was what, 72 damage? Or half?
It's gonna be like 20 on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do a drawing. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Are you doing it?
Indeed. Okay.
So I guess I should do a dex save for Chippy, huh?
It looks like yes.
Didn't plan that so great, but okay. Here we go. Dex save.
Looks like we got Fox needs a dex save too.
And because of his racial ability hair trigger, he gets lucky footwork gives him an extra D4. So hopefully that will worth at least 2. Hey, he makes it. Just barely.
So only half. Do you have evasion?
Yeah, that ain't great. Oh, yeah, he does have evasion.
And then
think.
we'll need that from the fox as well.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I just moved it out. It was in here.
I'll
Hmm?
save Fox.
I mean, do we need to?
Okay.
I mean, it looks to me like there's room for 20 without touching the fox, but it's pretty tight, isn't it?
I thought the fox was with me.
I just touched it. Oh, was it? It was up your sleeve. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the
Gotcha.
icon was there.
Right. Anyway, all right. So Chippy either takes half, or if he's got evasion, I thought he did, but if he doesn't, then he takes half. And that was be half of 72 would be what, 36. That's gonna hurt. I'm gonna check my sheet though, and I think that means we're done.
Smash. So Roken had done a disengage and a move. Is there anything else coming out of Roken?
Yeah, I'll do firebolt.
So it looks like all of the orcs have been smashed away, except for the visibly shaken what left in
right.
chainmail there. Well, you probably need to step around the corner for some line of sight. Yeah. Your remaining.
Fox will give me advantage here with assistance. 15 to hit.
15 is not gonna hit.
Okay.
That was your bonus there, yeah. Okay.
Well, that was my action.
Oh, that was your action. Okay.
So that's the end of my turn.
Okay, bonus disengage, copy, and move. So
the fox also disengaged and helped me, so its turn is also done.
With the fortress suddenly in the way, we find most of the orcs smash against the wall. One of them remains standing and turns, and seeing the frog and Broken, makes a run forward.
It's too low for the mic.
Yes.
Damn. Oh, it just won't get it. He's saying bring it, but making it a frog. Never mind.
Yeah. And
that.
pulls a great axe and raises it above head and makes the swing. First one is 20 to hit.
The lunatic.
That one's going for Roken.
Yeah. So 17 damage, it looks like.
It looks like, yeah.
Are you counting your +2 to AC from your Moonblood War Paint?
Yeah.
War Paint.
I mean, I have 17, but like 20 is a solid hit.
Yeah, it really is.
Looks like another 20.
So that's 37 total.
Silvery barbs. Reroll that shit.
Yeah.
Stop hitting my rope.
I am bleeding in several places. Barely standing.
That's another 14, which is another same.
Same.
Yeah.
I fall.
So 17 and a 17, 2 hits. That is.
So wait, it was 2 17s total?
Yes, 17 and then a second 17.
So that was 34?
34 total.
Okay, then I'm still up. I misunderstood. I thought you were saying I got hit a third time by the way you were saying the numbers. So I had 42 total, and you hit me 34. So I
You got
have
8 left.
8.
Woo!
So my previous description stands. Barely standing,
Bad.
bleeding.
It looks bad. And after the mail-clad orc swings its great axe at Roken, we find ourselves at Wayne and the lunatic, who feels like the pull of the horn. It is ready for you.
And he is a creature of instinct more than anything. Pulls out the horn and blows it.
And the horn functions, and as it happens, they come out of the wardrobe from the scene beyond behind it.
I'll take it. So that's 6 berserkers. It summons.
All right.
Nice.
And they're going to be here. And so we just keep pulling these, let them fight.
They might be a little trapped behind the tower, the fortress at the moment.
I'm hoping they come through as smoke. Like
Alex says somebody should get this fortress out of the way.
And as the horn responds to your command, that's your action there, I believe, but that was the lunatics acting.
Indeed. Now more arrows come streaming. 13's do it. Come on. 24 should have hit.
Yes.
26 more damage.
The second arrow finds itself, looks like it hits up an open part of the face and goes into the neck, and there's like a grimace and blood, and he looks terrible and raises his great axe to continue fighting.
Well, I have great news. I throw a dagger with the bonus action. 14 again. All right. This is what I should have done to start the turn. Where is the light coming from?
There's a sconce on each of these walls.
All right. Uh,
I think we had noted earlier it was continual flame.
right. Well, I'm going to go here and grab this one and put it in a bag.
Gotcha.
Because if we're going to have to do this for each of those wardrobes, I'm not doing it lit. Sorry. That's why you all have goggles. And that's my turn.
Okay. And does Lunatic have anything else? And do those berserkers, they act on the turn? They get the initiative. Yes.
The item description does not say.
Okay.
Just says they appear.
So they appeared. We'll have them go ahead and act now. I don't think I can. Can I give them? I will manage that for you. We have These 3 berserkers.
They each have a +5 to hit, great axe attack, and they're reckless. So
Love that. Reckless. Okay. So this one can run out and around here. We got 3 of them lined up here, ready to do something. So here's the swing. We got it. The berserkers rush in with their own great axes and quickly chop down the chainmail clad figure. And as the last figure drops, the blinking gem grows solid. One of the 4, or one of the 5 is now lit up. 4 unlit, 1 lit. And the same time, the wardrobe pulls itself closed. And the doors hit and kind of bounce off themselves and kind of like leave themselves like slightly ajar. And it seems to be an empty cabinet.
not even. This.
Your voice is choppy.
Yeah, sorry.
Laconi steps forward. Who put this fortress in place?
Alex says, "I did. I'll take it down." Is this is it her turn? Are we still in turn order?
We step away from initiative with the last of these orcs now on the ground or smashed up against the wall, kind of grisly. The bodies remain.
So she will immediately use an action to dismiss it as soon as she can.
All right. So off it goes. I pull it from the board there. And you can kind of see the grisly remains where several, many of the orcs were smashed by that. Only the war chief survived.
The lunatic will jump up to the roof of the cog and plant the portable hole where Wayne will set up because it's dark.
Chippy and Alex will go around doing the same thing with the other continual lights, putting them in bags like Wayne did with his.
In the bag of holding.
So what are we
Yeah.
doing?
Next door, we got a whole army of reinforcements. I figure we should use them while we got them. My potion's still up.
Oh, like go through the corridor?
No, the next wardrobe door.
Oh, got
Right?
it.
There's that one lit up one of the lights. Figure that pretty clear indicator. You gotta do all 5.
All right.
How can we protect you, Roken?
I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
Your idea is probably better.
I was just gonna pass over 3 healing potions from the lunatic.
Oh yeah, thanks.
They are superior healing potions. I don't remember how many dice that is.
I'll Google it right now. Here. 8d4.
Oh,
plus 8.
those are the bigger ones. You probably only need like 2 of those. But
Oh,
keep the third one if you need.
okay.
The berserkers line up in formation,
Yeah, I think 30.
ready
Got
for.
30 on that one. That's nice. 30. So that's 38.
I mean, does Roken have to be the one right on the front line?
No. I could also open it with my mage hand.
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
Okay, now I'm maxed out. Hooray. Oh, I feel
Hey, so we could all ready actions, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to stand over here.
Uh,
Get my... Although, if it's technically a magical device, I don't think it'll open, but we can try my mage hand.
I'm gonna give you just a moment here while I go refill my water.
Yeah, I almost did a vortex warp on Roken. I was trying to figure out if Chippy wasn't so darn weak, he might have tried to just drag you away, but that seems not really consensual. And probably he's clumsy. He's weak enough that he would have screwed it up somehow anyway. Then I was thinking about vortex warp, but that would have to be wasting a 3rd level spell slot, and it didn't seem like you were quite going to get offed. I really like the what is it, beads of force for that purpose. Like if somebody's really like about to bleed out, you just surround them with an impenetrable force field.
Yep. And I've drawn on where the portable hole is.
Okay.
Should we leave the room lit for the berserkers' benefit?
Yes.
Wakanu steps forward. I'll take place wherever you want me, up close or across. I'm good with a bow or a greatsword. Your pick. He steps to looks up to where Wayne went.
Stick with bow for now. We'll let the berserkers take front line.
And now that everyone seems to be like in a ready position.
Ready an attack action.
I open it with a mage hand. Or try to.
And what is it you're trying to open?
This one.
Okay. Going for this one here. So there are images over each of them, right? And as you approach this wardrobe here, you see that there is carvings depicting the face of a clock. And the mage hand does open the cupboard. And when the cupboard opens, you see behind it again this other place, and enormous interlocking gears and cogs stretch as far as you can see. And quite suddenly, from above, down, and through, forward comes a spherical construct. It has spindly legs and small wings. It kind of does a few forward tumbles through the opening and finds itself standing in front.
Who's ready to action goes first?
So
You said it first.
gonna be a handful of y'all, but those that are fast are gonna be like by Dex mod, I think.
Alex's
Connor's
dex is
plus
23. I'm thinking that's probably the highest.
Yeah.
And Chippy decided not to ready an action because he wants to keep his reaction, so he's not participating. But Alex is firing her pistol at the thing. She is invisible. Does that give her advantage?
Nope. Unfortunately, it does not.
All right, well then only 12.
So the 12 damage.
Magical piercing.
All right. And very undramatically, it falls over face first. And the second gem lights up.
Well, maybe we have too much.
All right, you ready for me to open the next one?
Yeah.
All right, I open the next this one on the south.
Hold on.
Ready to
No,
charge berserkers?
I'm not holding on. I'm doing it.
Is this thing about to pop up and stab us in the back when we're distracted?
I don't know. It's too late. I'm opening.
The magic thing lit up, didn't it?
Alex is going to keep her eyes suspiciously on the thing on the ground.
This door depicts a grinning night hag with a swaddled human infant in her arms. And as it opens, you see in the world space behind it the caldera of an active volcano. Shards of black rock float above the molten magma. Perched atop one of these shards are two man-sized creatures with insectoid features and 4 arms apiece. They dash forward.
Next ready to action.
Yeah, I was going to say, who's next on the ready? I've got a +4. If anybody else has above a 19.
After that, yeah.
I'm not doing anything. Is anybody else on the list?
I think it is Wayne. Wayne's up.
Yep.
Yep. Sharpshooting. I assume they are not dead. I recognize the creature.
Yeah, don't say.
25 on the first shot. First one.
That will hit.
19 damage. That was a real sad damage. 28 damage on the second shot. And it is first round of combat again. So 28 damage on the third shot. Drilling one unless it drops on the second shot.
It takes 1 and 2, and the third one renders it lifeless.
Excellent. That's my readied.
Next, we'd have Broken.
Yep. Let's see. Gonna shoot a firebolt at it. It's the wrong character. Okay. $24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Yeah. Thank God.
Fox advantage.
4d10. No, yeah, I didn't need it. 4d10 plus. I think it was just 4d10. 3d10. 4d10 is at 17th level. Not quite.
Plus your sneak.
Yeah, I'm getting there. 17 damage from that, and then I'll do my sneak attack, which is 66. I'm just checking. Yeah.
Your firebolt finds true,
18 damage.
strikes true, and hits it in the face. It is quite displeased about fire. You got it. And after that, we would have Kanu. Kanu makes the attack here.
Shot's a crit. That's a strong start.
And has an arrow that also finds true, but the other two miss their target as the creature stumbles from the onslaught here.
Is it still alive?
It is still alive, and
When the
we
fox
are
has an action.
have the fox take that action.
Have it make a wisdom save. We're doing Toll the Dead here.
14.
That gets it. It's on a great spellcaster.
All right.
Some bells toll and then fade immediately.
All right. Let's go ahead and get some initiative in there.
Berserkers ready to action.
Oh, there are a bunch of berserkers there.
Yeah, our heavy metal album cover is also.
Yeah.
And as 6 berserkers rush in, they swing their great axes and with all of them raising their axes above, the creature falls to the many blows. And the third gem lights solid red.
Oh,
Again, we find the wardrobe, suddenly shaken, ajar and inert. We just continue to work your way around the circle here, going clockwise.
Everybody ready in action again?
Wish it up, head upstairs here. Where are we going?
Yeah, I think next.
Might as well.
Broken, call it. Ping it. Where's your mage hand go? Out of your two options here.
Next door.
Yeah, go ahead and ping which one you're doing next.
Just going around the circle, counterclockwise, or no, clockwise.
Okay. So, you find yourself facing a scene depicting ghouls gnawing on bones. And as your mage hand reaches out and opens the door, you get your gaze crosses out over an ancient cemetery, and it has these canted tombstones shrouded in fog. You have eerie, hungry shapes moving among the graves in the distance. Suddenly, bright, glowing balls of light appear in the room. And it says they appear behind you, so good job, guys.
I don't know if it makes a difference, but Chippy and Alex are both invisible and at the ceiling.
All right. And with that, we have some berserkers, which will dash forward. Thank you. And as these berserkers dash forward, they begin to hack into the will-o'-the-wisps here. Them balls of light. Where is this? Here we go. And as they hack into it, many of them find their swings wide, but their weapons connect with two of them. And with that, we have Chippy Alex. Let's run down the list of initiative here as it is.
Are we using the same initiative we had before? Is that what we're doing?
Nope, I'm just running as a list as you had actions held. What's Chippy and Alex doing? Just calling you out.
Alex is gonna take a pistol shot, and these are readied actions, so there's no bonus, right? There's no bonus action.
Correct.
.24 to hit and an 18 piercing damage.
Okay. I assume you're gonna be the one that has taken the hit here, adjacent. Assign it
out. Sure. And then Chippy's gonna go for the one in front of Roken there. Oh, that's the one?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's the one that now has taken the axe and the pistol.
So even though somebody's up in the air, two characters can't occupy the same space, right? So I've been moving these around because I couldn't remember that rule. But that's the case.
If you're at the right height, it would work. It just does get confusing visually here because of who's on top or not. Stuff can get lost. But
Yeah.
I understand where you're at there if you want to be above Roken.
Well, I guess
North of Roken, but in the same square as Roken, but elevated. Right.
The way it makes sense to me is that that when they appeared behind us, that Chippy and Alex would just be in the same spots they were in at that time. And I've moved around a bunch of times since then, but I think it was here where the Alex would be above the spot where the this berserker is. So should I just put her maybe behind and we'll know that she's actually above, or do you care? I mean, I'm overthinking this, right?
Yeah, you can do. You're nearby there. You're above that spot. That's okay. I get
you. All right, so then Chippy's gonna do his attack and shocking grasp on this one in front of Roken there.
Okay.
So that's shocking grasp at 14 touch is not great.
Not enough.
Damn, really? And then it's gonna try to poke you with the rapier. 24.
That does do it.
And that would be that for them.
Okay. Just going down the line here, I'll have Wayne. You see two of these things have taken hits here, top and bottom.
Indeed. I will go first to finish off the one at the bottom. 24, I hope hits.
Yes.
These are undead, aren't they? This is Willow-less. Yeah.
These are both undead and evil.
And for the next two shots, I promise I will remember the heroism that I've had on the whole fucking time.
No.
29 damage to the one southmost of the line. Is that one still up?
And with the first shot, the 29 damage, that destroys the ball of light.
Excellent. The one at the top gets a crit.
Indeed. It does look like that, doesn't it?
That's 46 damage.
And that extinguishes its light.
Next one down for the third shot. Not a crit, but a 19.
19. Okay, so there it is. The 19 will hit.
For 28 damage. I'm sorry. 30 damage.
And you extinguish that light.
As a bonus action, I'll throw a dagger. Oh, I'm sorry. That is not the right bonus. 17, 18. That would be a 20.
Yes.
Yay, max damage at 20.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
No. What kind of dagger is that?
A regular old, plain, non-magical.
Yart.
And that the lunatic will. I might as well shoot a cantrip at it. Sacred Flame, I believe, is a dex save.
Dex. Correct.
Yes.
12.
Ooh, something finally failed. A dex, a save from the from the lunatic.
It rolled a 3. That was its best save.
9 damage. Radiant Flame, I believe. Let me check. Radiant.
Two dice, is that correct? At
Yeah.
11? Did I
Yep.
scale correctly? Okay.
Yeah, 9 damage.
At 5 and 11. At 11, it would be 3 dice, not 2 dice.
Oh, you're right. And he gets a +1 as well because of the potent cantrip. So 16, 17. Radiant.
Mm-hmm. And that extinguishes the flame, the light of that. There's just piles of bodies. They don't disappear.
Gross.
Everybody
Fine.
ready in action?
4 out of your 5 gems are lit.
One for the money, 2 for the show. 3 to get ready. Let's go. All right, I pull it. Door open with mage hand.
And as you reach forward,
There's the money.
open.
Yeah.
There's the money door. I knew
Here's
it wasn't
the
all
big
going to be.
boy.
You find, a terrifying looking creature there. Wings, spikes, tail, a lot of bone. Looks awful. I'll have them berserkers go ahead and do those first, because I have them right there. And several of the axes find their mark, but seem less effective. I'll still roll down the same line here. Don't mind. Chippy, what you gonna do as Lacano loses arrows?
Nah. Firebolt, I guess. He doesn't want to get up into it. Oh, critical miss. That didn't work.
Whiffles.
All right. And then Alex with the pistol shot. 15.
That is not gonna hit.
All right. Next.
The pistol shot seems deflected. Wayne and/or Lunatic.
The lunatic is gonna do the sacred flame. So dexterity.
21.
I believe that is nothing. Yep. And Wayne is going to just hold his breath for another half a second because I have a highly variable amount of damage that I can do, and I'm going to wait until others have gone so I can try not to overkill it.
Huh. Hold, wait for others. Okay, so Berserkers and Lacanu, that leaves Broken and North Fox.
All right. Broken will shoot another firebolt. You'll have a lot of spells left. Well, like I said, first level, but I don't have a lot of first level spells. First, firebolt it is.
Let's see what that firebolt looks like.
And I'll get the fox to help me.
Yeah, that bonus action help is really nice.
Yes, 26 to hit.
Your 26, thankfully, seems effective.
All right, so I got 45 damage total with my sneak attack dice.
That's a good chunk. The firebolt leaves singe marks across, blasting the creature, which shrieks and looks to you with narrowed eyes. Fox? I think the fox has the bells, right? Toll the Dead. Or was it the flame?
Oh, yeah. He'll roll, he'll try Toll the Dead again.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Got a 10.
Oh, haha, it's higher than 10, so it works.
The bells toll for this
It's a
creature.
target, it's missing hit points, so it takes the d12s, yes. 32 damage as the bell tolls loud in its ears.
That is terrible.
Wayne will go ahead and now fly his attacks of opportunity, or his ready to act.
Ready to action.
So 28 to hit on the first shot. How
Yes.
do I get a sense of like how much damage it's taken?
It's. I would note it is evil, so that applies.
Okay. Undead? Made of bones?
Not undead. It's
Bastard.
spined and bony, but more of like.
Those wannabe undead. Poser. I can tell you're a fake. I don't get bonus damage.
It doesn't necessarily use, but I have often used the term bloodied. It is bloodied. Not that it's an actual condition, but
Right.
you're more than halfway there.
24 damage on the first one. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
27 damage on the second one.
And the second shot downs the beast.
Okay, otherwise I was going to have to start spending spell slots.
The fifth piece lights up, and the bars draw into the ceiling. The portcullis is now open. As it loudly draws itself upwards, there's the sending stone, and it's a Zaka. You guys okay down there? Sent to the group here.
Yeah, but we've been having lots of fights, and man, you would have had fun. Sorry you missed it.
We're tired, but we're all right. Are you safe?
I'm feeling good. That was great.
Let me just double check this. Map.
Oh, is she safe? Fuck. I think she would have led with that.
Right, like report in, clear here. What's your status? Right.
Oh yeah, Azaka, we discovered that teleporting.
It's not a conversation. Are you going to use your sending stone? Do you have a sending to send?
Yeah, I have 2 sending stones, but I think we discussed last time that they're all part of the same package.
You can have multiple. You can have. It doesn't just have to be 2 of them. You can have a 5 set. That is
right. So
cool.
one of your 2 is on the group channel.
Okay. So Alex is going to send the message to Azaka. Oh yeah, just in case you were tempted, teleporting doesn't really work the way it should, so be careful. Maybe you don't want to do any teleporting.
Oh, I will use my one straight to Azaka. The door upstairs is open, or was a few minutes ago. If if anyone can make it out, like we promised them safe exit, it looks like it's safe. I think it's a clear path straight up the stairs.
I don't know if that's 25 words.
Yeah, I wasn't counting, but
yeah,
at some point it's
we got our message because again,
yeah.
You're like the door's.
Yeah, Wayne's not going to count either. He's probably like, it's definitely the voicemail has cut off and he's just talking to the.
A red light blinks on the stone. It says -9, -10.
And with that, your linked set that you had privately with Zaka because your reasons says I'll escort him up and out now to the entrance, but then I'm coming back.
We're going to waste the use to tell her not to because she's just going to do it anyway. So I'll save the sending stone resource.
Okay, folks. So we start dividing the bags of holding, so none of them go inside each other. Putting all the non-magical stuff you want to keep, and no wait, the gate's open. Oh yeah, because when we go inside, there's a trap that kills all your non-magical stuff. So you do want to hide your non-magical stuff inside a bag of holding.
Latanya looks down. Can I not go that way? I don't want to lose my stuff.
Well,
there was only like one thing in that hall besides the stairs, right? Doorway with like full design.
Well, there's the stairs, and then there's the chain link thing at the end with all the weird things from the other dimension. And I'm just voting we don't go that way. We just go down the stairs. But aside from that, I don't think there's much else.
Well, in the hall specifically, though, like before you went in, there was something on the wall above the door.
Yes, there was a a bowl with an open mouth, and in it a fairly valuable, nice-looking ring made of ivory set on its open mouth.
You checked it for traps, right, Broken?
Yeah, when I came through first time, yeah.
I mean, I feel like we could just put on all non-magical stuff in bags of holding. Wonder if there's something else there. The other thing we can do is just sick the berserkers on the chain room.
Yeah.
Let them worry about it. Tell them to come down if any of them live in an hour.
Right.
Oh, is all their stuff non-magical?
Probably not.
Well,
Oh yeah, good point.
Shit.
Don't they like running into battle naked?
I mean, yeah, but okay. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna head to the corner here.
Okay.
And I
You know that the effects of the hallway went off when you went into this space, because it happened to both Alex and Rokin, right?
oh, okay. Okay, but from here I have the corner shot. I'm gonna try and shoot that ivory ring and see what happens. I was gonna try and like get it with a lasso and see if I could like wrangle the bull around or something, but then I realized I can't lasso a ring. I'm not a stage magician. That's
So you're
If
gonna
only you had some ninja frog crotch arrows.
right. Grappling arrow,
show
where
me
are you
that.
when I need you?
Show me that shot there. Do you have a specialty arrow you're using? Is this a standard shot?
This is just like tagging Womp back home. It's just the shooting a ring off a stump was
Indeed.
like I was 3 the first time I made that shot.
Let's take a look and see how that plays out.
So not doing sharpshooter because I'm going for effect, not damage, just seeing what happens.
Yeah.
I assume it's not or that's hang on. That is more that is not the correct bonus. There we go. I'll take the first rolls if you don't mind, but a 31 to hit or a 21 to take the second ones.
Yeah. With your plus 14 there, that's certainly enough to hit the ring. Seeing that it's like an open piece and it seems to be sitting on it, you think to shoot towards the top of it, which knocks it up and out. And as the ring falls and makes the sound of something rolling over itself and settling, it draws attention. Now there was a small part of your arm, that was in that hallway to make that shot. So anything non-magical, clothing, etc. That kind of right arm, hand action part of yeah.
I'm
You touch it.
I'm mostly armed with tattoos. It's
All right.
All right.
Doing the one glove
bags
Michael
into
Jackson
the
look now.
bags.
Did you have anything else that you were wearing? A regular shirt, perhaps?
no, I'm only magically geared. Like I have some pouches and stuff attached to my armor, but that like I would that's what the Heward's handy is for.
Yeah. All right, so it certainly stirs up some tension as whatever those things down there at the end all rush down.
Their stuff.
Those are squares. It looks very similar to the little sphere that poured out earlier, except for these ones are cubes, still with the spindly legs and arms and wings. It does have a bow.
And their stuff doesn't seem to be degrading. Does it look like magical quality?
It is quite far away to try to get anything. They're certainly not flaming or anything else that, glows. There's nothing that indicates or gives away. But these things fly in and look at the ring and kind of kick at it a little bit and look around.
Be stealthy.
You want to give me a stealth check there.
And of course, disadvantage to their perception.
As they search around, they
And
don't seem to have any indication of noticing you.
I'm gonna pull out a copper coin.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
just
pull this.
and just quietly put one finger out and see if hold it with one finger and see if it tarnishes.
And it goes into the room and seems to be no effect.
Okay. Seems clear. Figured if there's only one thing in the room, if we fuck with that thing, it'll fuck with the room. That's
The economy steps forward. It seems appropriate. It's only one lever to push or item to interact with.
I'm gonna sit back. Should we just take a break for a second and let these fellas go to work? We're back to the berserkers. Ready? You ready? You ready? You ready, team? Oh, yeah, hyped up.
Oh, they are hyped. They are hyped.
Get out there and do me proud. Butt slap, butt slap, butt slap. Yeah.
And they nod and run forward.
I am gonna go watch because
you want to see how this plays out.
Yeah, if it doesn't go their way, I'm gonna fall back.
All right, so they rush into the room and Great Axe is held out and yelling dash forward, and these other creatures dash forward, and oh, what a mess this is. There's a bunch of them in there. They're all up in there. And what does that look like? There is much axing. There is much short bows flying, but take a few of those. And as the great axes and the short bows exchange, it does look like there is a battle of attrition there as they grind through each other. And after much clamoring, they yell back, "We got it pinned. What do you want to do next?"
Oh, it can't fit through the door.
And
Uh,
you watch what they've done. They've taken some hits, and several of them fell to the bows. But
as soon as one drops, I will, as a bonus action, it's within 60 feet. I will hit it with a 1d6 of heal. So I'll do that twice. I have 3 more of those.
you got to head in there a little bit closer if you're gonna be at 60.
Okay. Well, not much, but it gets them. What do we think? Press the attack while we have it, guys.
Yeah.
All right. I'll just casually fire 3 shots in the direction I want them to go kill.
All right. So they rush forward. We'll do our pop our initiatives in here now, since everyone's in range. Does look like we have Wayne at the top there. I don't have a Chippy's input yet, but
I did 3 snapshots. I already rolled them up top. For my attack action. So that does a. Oh, is there light in the hall?
yes, there is light emanating both from this room and light coming from upstairs. But that is the only direct sources, so you're in the dark currently.
Okay, excellent. So assuming it's only using dark vision, that's going to be a 33 to hit, a 28 to hit, and a 28 to hit.
Let's make sure we got some. You're within true sight, so it's.
Oh, it has true sight?
It does.
In that case, it's a 24 to hit, a 27 to hit, and a 19 to hit.
All of those hit, yeah.
Terrific.
Just a moment here.
I assume not evil, not undead.
You got it.
27, 27, and 32 for damage.
So those shots hit, and just to be clear, right? We kind of described this before a little bit, but it seems to be like this starfish-shaped thing that is inside of like a floating dodecahedron. It's kind of large, like it's big enough that you could probably someone could sit inside of it, adjacent to it. All right, so with that, we have multiple hits. The second shot shatters this see-through transparent dodecahedron shape around it, and the starfish shaped thing lands on this landing here. your third shot. That was 2 shots, right? Your
Yeah.
second shot did the damage there. Yeah. So I think that's all for Wayne.
Well, there were 3 shots. 27, 27, and 32 for damage.
Okay, so
So
the third shot is against the creature, which, let's make sure I have that correct, is also a hit too.
okay.
And
then I will
27 damage. Is that right?
32 was the last shot.
32. Got it. And the third shot strikes it in dead center, and it folds over on itself and drops and tumbles off the precipice out of sight.
I'll dip around the corner just in case.
Berserkers rush into the room. Leap across.
God, they're majestic. I love it when these guys show up.
And so yeah, it's cleared. There's nothing here except for this big chain.
Can you hit the chain?
Not really.
Great job, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
It
Send
remains
'em.
quiet.
So we go downstairs, I guess.
There
Was
was
there more?
also as yet unexplored little passageway on the other balcony. Something that Roken had spotted, but hadn't.
Was there anywhere else behind us on this floor that we hadn't explored yet?
This is the last remaining piece that's identified and unexplored of here.
Worth checking out at least to give us a way to get Tim to us if that connects. Because otherwise, I'm not sure we'll be able to take him with us. We gotta rest soon, though. Like I'm in okay shape. I know our wizard is tapped. The lunatic does not have much gas in the tank either.
Oh. This is a good narrative point to take a short break here. So if we need to go do the thing, I'm going to go ahead and put us on a short recess. And for those of you watching at home, we'll be back in the next few minutes here. Don't miss